to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia Lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're buying or selling, the first phone call you should make is to Joel Upchurch at 706-845-7000. This week's featured listing is a single-family home on Bernard Avenue in LaGrange with a spacious family room, large kitchen with a formal dining room, oversized master suite and bath, and a private backyard for only $114,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-845-7000 or see it at joelupchurch.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition. And we're talking about last night's game with Best Academy. And after a loss, Pete, I guess you had to find a way to interject some humor into the show. We were just talking as we stream live here on 102.3. People that are up this early drinking coffee get to watch you and I eat on camera. As Coleman continues to bring us biscuits here, he's taking care of us. But I can't tell you about the number of phone calls and all that I have. And they go, you're live when you're on. You just can't hear you when you're eating. So I said, well, Pete and I really try to eat as gracefully as we can. I said, we understand we're on live, but, you guys just bear with us. We'll try to chew with our mouth closed and make our parents proud, as they say. But, Pete, you were telling the story before we went on about a big win last week, and you got millions of texts, and then this week you get beaten, you don't get a text. So I guess that's part of the coaching profession we're not privy to all the time, is it, Buck?
Well, like I said, obviously anytime you lose a football game, it's tough when you put a lot of time into it. And again, it's tough on the kids, and they come out and they work every day, and obviously disappointment. But like I said earlier, we got to take the game, break it down, and find ways to get better and make our football team better. And that's what we'll do, and that's what our kids will do. They know what we have to do and keep working, and they'll respond. And so obviously talking about the game a little bit. Best Academy, good football team. Grady Stadium. It was a good atmosphere in Atlanta, and we just again we had a few mistakes that cost us in a big football game, and that's you just have to minimize in big situations. But to their credit, Deshaun Waller, their quarterback / running back, he's a special football player, along with a lot of other guys on their team. And last year it was It was a tie ball game up until a late kickoff return by Cedric Maynard that put us up, and I think we ended up winning that game last year by 10 points. But Coach Moore, great job. My hat's off to him. So right now we got some bumps and bruises we got to take care of and get some kids healthy and you move on. You don't spin your wheels. You get better. You learn from it and you get better, and that's what we got to do. So obviously we got Heard County coming up next week, big game. That'll be a big rival game in the Putwood Classic, and we've now played that or had that title of the game for 2 years. They've won one, we've won one. It'll be a big matchup at Callaway Stadium, and I know they'll come in here fired up just like we will. And again, we got to go back and just keep doing what we do, and that's working hard and practicing hard and get better.
Well, and you talk about improvements and things, Pete. On the offensive side of the ball last night, we did some good things. Really ran the power game pretty well, moved the ball well between the 20s. Had a big turnover right there at the first half on their own goal line, cost us 7 points. But, again, we were able to move the ball. We just couldn't seem to get anything consistently going. And we put our defense. Defense did a good job, I thought. After you watched the film, who kind of stood out for you?
Well, Eddie Culpepper. Eddie had another big night running the ball. Like you said, we were able to move the ball, and then we'd get down in the red zone. And but again, when you get in the red zone, you got to put points on the board. Back to Eddie, big night running the ball, and he also had a big night at linebacker. On the offensive side, up front, Ebo, Stephen Curtis, Josh Williams, Devin Powell, Nick Bishop, and then Harley Tabor on our offensive line. I really haven't broken the film down, but they had a big defensive line and gave us problems. They were sending the linebackers pretty regular, but there were some pretty good collisions on the line of scrimmage. But Dre Martin, Brandon Body, Eddie Culpepper, Cedric Maynard in the backfield, T. Godwin at receiver, and Braylon Sanders, on the offensive side. Again, at times those. We were able to move the ball and had some success. But, again, when you have opportunities, we got to put it in the end zone.
No doubt. When we come back after these messages, Pete, we'll talk a little bit more about last night's game, get a little bit into Heard County game coming up next week. So you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on the Eagle Sports Network.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center.
How do you gracefully take chewing gum out of your mouth on
the collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics
kind of ease it right up and ease it into your hand, roll it. What do you think?
To aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
The story you are about to hear is real. I was working at 157 out of Holmes Pharmacy. Prescription buyer in trouble. My name's Friday. My job, help him.
I put out a call for Mr. Good Deal.
I understand. You'll get the most for your money at Holmes Pharmacy, and those are just the facts.
I feel a good deal better.
See Mr. Good Deal at Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton. They'll be there for you when you need them. Holmes Pharmacy, the home of Mr. Good Deal.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564. Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Welcome back, everyone, to this Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition. Live here in the Kia showroom as Pete and I get to eat on camera and enjoy these Chick-fil-A biscuits. And just talking to Coach Lynn Kendall, Troop High Tigers. They'll be coming on next with Greg Hicks, and had a big win last night against LaGrange High School. And our prayers go out to Dre Townsend and his family. Young man had a big night, but unfortunately broke a leg, having some surgery today. So kind of the same thing you guys went through, Pete, when you had a young man get hurt, break a leg at practice this past week, and that's not an easy thing for your team to watch and see. So Javosky Levitt, again, prayers go out to him and hope he recovers from that broken leg also.
I'm glad you mentioned Javosky. On Monday, he he was on the kickoff return team, and actually there was no contact involved, but his cleats kind of caught on the turf, and anyway, he ended up with a fracture in his lower leg and had to have surgery. And but our thoughts and prayers are with Javosky, and that's tough on the kid. But anyway, I know he'll work hard in rehab, and he's positive, and he'll get back soon. But anyway, back to the game. I mentioned our offense earlier. I want to run through some guys on defense. Up front, Renzo Patterson, Rashawn Lovelace, J.T. Wortham, Devin Powell played a lot of reps. Courtney Lay at defensive end, the inside linebackers, Eddie Culpepper, Bronzalea. At outside linebackers, Dylan Johnson, Cedric Maynard, R.J. Williams, and then in the secondary, Aaron Clausell, Little T. Godwin, and Michael Moss, Nick Woodyard. Rode a lot of guys in and out, but our defense played really well. Again, I mentioned Besta's team, and they had a running back, Deshaun Waller, that's one of the top guys, and that we'll see. I mean, he's a talented kid. We've seen him now for 3 years, and again, he obviously had some big runs against us last night, but defense played hard, and there's to their credit, that big offensive line, and they did some things well too.
Pete, you talked about their big offensive line. Kind of thought maybe that our depth might kick in a little bit in the fourth quarter, but to their credit, those big offensive linemen could move. They were athletic. It wasn't like they were just standing there getting in the way. And, of course, those backs, all it took was just get in somebody's way, and they were gone. But, as you mentioned, our kids played hard. You go back to work this week, as you say, pick up your lunch bucket, come to work, and see what you can do. That's all you can do. And get ready to face another good running back. Let's see what the kid at Heard County.
Duranta Dunson.
Yeah, Dunson. And speaking of somebody we've seen for 3 or 4 years, we got a lot of graduation gifts we need to send out this year. We'll send one to Waller. Be glad he graduated, and Dunson, of course. But another great running back in Durante Dunson up at Heard County.
He is, and he had a big season, rushed for over 2,000 yards last year, and I know that'll be a big atmosphere Friday night, and it'll be a great football game. But again, we just got to continue to do what we do, and that's working hard and getting better. And I talked about last year we faced a little adversity, or a lot of adversity last year when we lost to Harris County. Obviously, that was that's tough. We're rolling pretty good, and when you lose a game, it means a lot to the kids. And so obviously, we overcame that, and again, we just got to take some things from the game, learn from them, and get better, just like we did last year.
Well, one of the things you look for now at a time like, you look for senior leadership, and you've got that 21 seniors. Those kids have been through the wars together. How you practice, how you prepare, and those types of things. And each team's different, aren't they, Pete? They're, last year's team is not this year's team. Key losses, but someone's got to step up in that leadership role, and how you handle adversity will be how the season plays out really down the road, Pete.
That's right, and you mentioned those seniors and a great group of kids, and I know they'll be ready to go this week and leading into the to our game, and as we go through our schedule. But again, it's one day at a time, and we'll watch film and we'll prepare just like we always do, and get ready for the next game.
Well, Pete, we're going to take one more short break and come back and wrap it up for this week's show. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million.
How much time we got?
2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Wrap it
by
up.
And see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state. Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game. Rob Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Rob Upchurch at 706-845-7000. This week's featured listing is a single-family home in the Piney Hill subdivision of LaGrange, with an open kitchen, master on the main floor, and access to a private lake for only $116,700. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-845-7000 or see it at robupchurchsales.com.
The story you are about to hear is real. It was a big day in my life, and then she drove by.
I'm a lousy shopper. I just don't know where to go to find the best pharmacy.
Lady, are you telling me you drive all over town and shop around several places before you're done? There's no need to be running around with Mr. Good Deal. You'll save time and money with no aggravation.
Where can I find this Mr. Good Deal?
Holmes Pharmacy, the home of Mr. Good Deal in LaGrange and Hamilton.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition. Tony Walls, Pete Wiggins here, and Pete, we can wrap the show up. Kickoff time next Friday night, 7:30, Callaway Stadium, Heard County. Heard County always brings a big crowd, and we need to match that intensity on our side.
That's right, Putwood Classic, and be a big atmosphere, and looking forward to it. And it's a big rival game. Obviously, each school's in the other's backyard, and should be a big time atmosphere.
Cavaliers fall to 1-1 on the season, but remember, one game does not a season make, Pete. It's a marathon and not a sprint, and I know you guys will go back to work and be ready to play next week. So for head coach Pete Wiggins, my name is Tony Walls, and we thank you for your time this morning. You've been listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thanks for listening to the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Tony Walls and Cavaliers coach Pete Wiggins.
The story you're about to hear is real. I was working out of my office at Holmes Pharmacy. My name is Friday. Then she walked in.
I've got to see Mr. Good Deal.
You came to the right place, lady.
Do you work here?
At Holmes Pharmacy? Yeah, I'm Friday.
Today's just Wednesday.
Holmes Pharmacy has a great selection of over-the-counter medications and home health care needs, and those are just the facts. Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton, home of Mr. Good Deal.
That's why I'm here.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for the combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
It's time now for the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Greg Hicks and Coach Lynn Kendall giving you the inside scoop on Troop Tigers football.
Welcome to Troop Tigers Saturday morning quarterback, and I'm Coleman Weiss here with Coach Lynn Kendall as we are getting ready to talk about I tell you what, you want to win this game, and it is the game that you look to make sure that your program is heading in the direction it needs to. Right. And of course, when you beat LaGrange, it's a big deal. And of course, you get to enjoy the bragging rights for the next year, but you can't let it get too much because that game's coming back around in 365. But you get to soak it in for a year. Coach, congratulations! What a game last night.
Thank you, Coleman. I'm so proud of our players and our coaches. Last night, the adjustments that were made, the effort. Everything came together. We had some question marks going out into the game. Defensively, we graduated a lot of guys, a lot of good players, and several of those players signed college scholarships. So we didn't just graduate seniors; we graduated collegiate players, and we had a lot of young guys that came out last night onto the field, and that was their first big varsity. It was their first varsity start.
And I know you want to mention those guys' names, but one thing I want you to touch on when you're talking about, how do you get a kid and get them to understand the loudness of the crowd and how big this game is, or did you have to talk to them that hard about it?
Well, there's a lot of them. They grow up. If they grow up as a Troop Tiger, and if they come through elementary school and middle school and all that, they want to be a Troop Tiger. So they know what the game means. And then, but as far as you talking about the crowd noise and those types of things, that's a hard thing to simulate. It's a hard thing to match as far as the adrenaline and all those things that start going on. And also, the game is going a whole lot faster. And even though you practice and you try to make everything game speed, it's obviously it's something a little bit different.
Right.
I know universities, who have tons of resources, do things as far as bringing in sound systems and all types of things, to try to deal with all that. But, our approach is with this game, one is it's a type of game that you don't have to hype up. If you have to hype this game up, then there's some
in trouble.
You've got to. There's a core problem going on.
And I forgot to mention the Troop Tigers won last night over the Grangers 38-14. I believe that's right, 36-14.
36-14.
And so what a great game. Now let's talk about those players. The players that this was their first LaGrange Troop game, hopping in there untested. I know you're proud of them.
Oh, I am. I mean, I'm just going to name a few. I mean, you have Jadarius Smith. Throughout the season, playing time here and there last year. But to walk on as a starter, and it's your opening game. That's always a big game.
Yep.
All right, but it's against your rival. A little different twist. The LaGrange Troop game used to be that way some time ago, and because we're in different regions now, and that was the time. That was the place to fit it. And I think early in the season, I know they played Callaway last week, but you're asking a little something extra out of that player. And then, Austin Carter, who got some starts late in the season last year before an injury. But, as far as opening the season as a starter at linebacker, he played a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
He had several big plays, several big hits, had an interception, an inside linebacker. I mean, you got to be proud of that. Eli Patrick, another linebacker, getting his first start, and Jonathan Foster for us, who Jonathan's been a part of our football program, but as a starter, and he's an outstanding baseball player, and Jonathan last night, he played like he'd been playing for a long time, and so I'm just looking at that 4 linebacker core right there. Those guys, you just got to be happy with the effort they have. And then of course in the secondary we had we got a few veterans in the secondary. You got Vanquez Bonner, and you have Emmanuel Trammell, Say Sanders. That they've had a lot of varsity experience over the last couple of years. Sometimes as a starter, sometimes as not, but still getting in the rotation.
Right.
And then Hunter Mowers at safety. Getting that first opportunity to open the season up. As a starter and. Not even as part of a rotation. It's like, this is yours right now.
That's right.
This is your opportunity. Make it happen. And he did a great job. He did a great job on special teams too, fielding punts, making great decisions. When to fair catch it, when to run it. Taking care of the ball, and you work on that stuff at practice, but until you get it into the game situation. That's where that real experience gain is happening, when you're under fire, I guess. And so, then across the line, with the defensive line,
I'll tell you what, we'll come back. We'll talk about the defensive players when we come back. Also talk about some injuries. We'll do all that when we take a quick break here on Saturday Morning Quarterback. Troop wins over LaGrange last night, 36-14. Big victory for the Tigers, but it starts getting even harder as we move forward. So get ready for more fun football right here on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hi, welcome to State Farm.
What's up?
Hi, I want to switch to State Farm, but my husband has a hard time letting things go. He's stuck in the 90s.
Not.
Well, if you do switch to State Farm, I can save you $500.
Raise the roof.
Switch to State Farm for your auto insurance, and you could save on average $500. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Stuck on savings? Go to the Square in LaGrange or call Matt Orr, your State Farm agent.
Average household savings based on 2012 National Survey of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Hi, friends. Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
The story you are about to hear is real. I was working at 157 out of Holmes Pharmacy. Prescription buyer in trouble. My name's Friday. My job, help him.
I put out a call for Mr. Good Deal.
I understand. You'll get the most for your money at Holmes Pharmacy, and those are just the facts.
I feel a good deal better.
See Mr. Good Deal at Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton. They'll be there for you when you need them. Holmes Pharmacy, the home of Mr. Good Deal.
All right, everybody, welcome back here to Saturday Morning Quarterback. Coleman Vice here with Coach Lynn Kendall as the Troop Tigers last night win over the Grangers, and what a great game that is. I tell you what, Coach, I know you've been a part of victories over LaGrange and all that kind of stuff, but you probably, I don't know, have you been a part of one that was as a good victory as that one was? Maybe that was a good word for it. But it was well played from beginning to end, and y'all had control of it from start to finish. And it's you don't often get that kind of deal with the Grangers.
Right. Before I answer that, let me finish the defensive line.
Okay.
Justice Marable, O.J. Ziegler, and then also Tristan Thompson and Hudson Newton, who play some O-line as well. But those guys, and you always leave someone else that rotated through, but those guys did a great job up front last night as well. So, what I really liked is that we were playing team defense. It wasn't one guy doing it all or a couple of guys. It was this really good team defense. But getting back to your question, no, I think that's the first LaGrange game where we had that type of first half.
Yeah.
If we look back at last year's, I think it was they were up 8-6, I believe, at the half. And but I'm also just super proud of our seniors. Our seniors last year had, I believe, if I get my facts right here, had beaten LaGrange 2 out of 4 years. Is that right? Or 3 out of 4 years, I think. No, I got it the other way around. Okay. And this year's seniors was able to 3 out of their 4 years, and that's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge in the whole story or saga of these two teams playing each other, and just I'm so proud of them. It's something that it's a personal, it's an accomplishment for each one of them, and something that they'll be able to enjoy really the rest of their lives. That type of memory, and so when we look at this. I just want them to enjoy it and all those things this weekend. But we got another game coming.
Well, Coach, and when you walked up and I said congratulations to you, you said it was a great game until, and I know you want to mention that you probably had some other injuries, but you very rarely do you have an injury this tough.
Right. We had senior running back Dre Towns got hurt last night with a leg injury, and We'll find out a little bit more this morning. But Dre was going to have surgery this morning, and that was tough because I'm not sure. Actually, I am sure, but I know that was excruciating pain. But I think the pain in his heart and soul was greater.
Yeah.
And then when I saw him in the hospital last night, they gave me something for the physical pain, but that emotional pain was there, and it really hurts you because you know how much it means to him. You're a senior, and how much you've put into it, and then on top of that, had a great season last year, and last night he was off to the start. That was going to be a much better season. At that time, he had 106 yards rushing on only 12 carries, and
he
had scored about four
touchdowns.
And just some one where he's diving to the pylon, spectacular play. Another where he's on the injury. He mills a nice run, had a pack of guys trying to bring him down. He had extra effort, picked up some more yards, and then went down and hurt his leg. And just that type of effort that was going, and he wouldn't finish for the night.
Right.
Actually, that was a spark that kind of got us out of a little bit of lull that we were in. Which is easy to get into when your first half is like that, and you spent all this emotion, and then you got to pick it back up. So we'll see what Dre's situation is today, and our prayers are out for him. I know a lot of faculty members had asked about him already, and administration and players and other student body, and Dre's got a lot of people pulling for him, and they're behind him, and we'll go from there. And we had some other running backs last night, had some good nights too.
Yeah.
Dexter Shealy, 18 rushes, 44 yards, but a huge timely touchdown. He also ran a 2-point conversion as well. Mess Bonner, 9 rushes, 53 yards, and we used several backs, so that kind of gets spread out, but that's good because it's hard to key on one person. And then Will Smith at quarterback had 10 rushes, 24 yards, but those 24 yards were really, once again, important yards, where they're picking up first downs or getting us in a good situation. And then, of course, Will also punted last night and did a good job punting as well. Several punts, not returned, and then I would also want to add Cameron Russell, another one of our upcoming backs, who made a key run in the game. I can't remember what the yardage was, but just a beautiful play. It hit. It was a first down. Picked up big first down for us, so we can keep moving the chains. And Cameron last year scored the first touchdown of the season as a freshman, and an opening game, and unfortunately had an injury that this bothered him all season long. And but he's healthy, ready to go. So I told those guys last night, well, you're just going to step it up a couple notches, and put Dre on your back and carry him for a while now. So. Take that attitude. And then Tremaine Torpet made a big catch down there, 16-yard catch that Dexter Shealy actually threw. And I thought it was a touchdown. He was right there on the 1-yard line, and they said he didn't get in. And, of course, I'm looking at it 50 yards away, so I'm probably I'm not the best guy. I'm probably not the best guy. I'm a little biased on that, but it was still just a great catch, great effort with him, trying to get over the ball, get over the goal line. And so, you take that and you take the offensive line of Hudson Newton at center and Mitch Mathis at right guard and Tristan Thompson at tackle and Jason Hernandez at tackle and also Brandon Turner. Brandon Turner got his first start. He's playing, and Brandon and Jorge Benitez, also another lineman that got their first start in that rotation, and we even got Gabe Dowding got some reps too. But the guy trying to fill in on that guard spot because we had senior last year, Wellington Callaway, graduate, and who's playing college ball. And that's a big guy to try to fill that spot too.
Yeah.
So, but the O-line, very businesslike last night. Very just down to business.
Yeah.
We're going to do what we do, and they're workers. They're it's the typical O-line. No spotlights. We'll just get in there and we'll do what we're supposed to do, and that type of thing. And they were getting after people last night.
Yeah, I tell you what, they sure did. Troop LaGrange played last night, and of course we saw Troop win that game 36-14, and of course what is that?
Yeah, you can't read my writing.
Okay,
Battle of the Harvest.
Battle of the Harvest, and so is that what it's called now? Or are we talking about something else?
No, that's what I want to bring up. Yeah,
we'll talk about the Battle of the Harvest. You're trying to carry me somewhere, and I'm not driving you. Battle of the Harvest. We'll talk about that when we come back. Coach Kendall, Coleman Vice, that's me, talking about Troop Tiger football right here on Saturday Morning Quarterback live at Kia of LaGrange showroom. We'll be back right after this as you're listening to Troop Tiger Saturday Morning Quarterback on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
The story you are about to hear is real. It was a big day in my life, and then she drove by.
I'm a lousy shopper. I just don't know where to go to find the best pharmacy.
Lady, are you telling me you drive all over town and shop around several places before you're done? There's no need to be running around with Mr. Good Deal. You'll save time and money with no aggravation.
Where can I find this, Mr. Good Deal?
Holmes Pharmacy, the home of Mr. Good Deal in LaGrange and Hamilton.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology.
The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
It is Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9. Coleman Vice and Coach Lynn Kendall in here as we're talking Troop Tiger football. Troop Tigers opened the season against LaGrange and came away a winner. That was 36-14. Congratulations to the Troop Tigers and Coach Kendall. I know you're awfully excited to get your season started that way, but Northgate comes in here in just actually we go to Northgate,
Right.
and that's going to be a nice little road trip, and not only that, it's going to be a fun game to play. So, Troop Tiger fans, get the car loaded up, get Grandma and the kids, and put them in there, and let's go enjoy some cooler temperatures next week and some great football.
Absolutely. Real quick, last night was Battle of the Harvest, and we did that. We started that last year between LaGrange and Troop High School. It's through Salvation Army, brings food to the hungry, and just a great cause. And we won that last year, and we won it again this year, and that's just another thing. And there's really no one that really loses that,
right?
Because,
yeah, that's right.
But if you know what I mean.
But y'all sit there and it's number one, you're raising, getting kids to be aware of other things around them and
Right.
that's going on in their life.
Give back, yeah.
And also you get a chance to get team spirit going between classmates and teachers and all the rest of it.
At Troop High School, it's a multi-layered competition. It's there's the competition against the other school, then all the departments in the school are competing against each other, and then all the individual first period classes are competing against each other. And there's prizes throughout the week and stuff like that. And I don't know the exact number, but it's something like 10,000 something units of food was collected. And this was a very short period. When we played later in the season, that'll start weeks and weeks out. Okay, but this was, real short period of time, just a couple of weeks of school to get this going. So Miss Connie Applin, she is the teacher that heads that up, and I'm gonna tell you what, she does an outstanding job with it, and just it's a great thing. And then another little special thing, one of our coaches, who's former Troop quarterback, Dustin Ward, coaches the secondary force, and Dustin holds the passing record for Troop High School actually, and oddly enough, out of the wing T offense. A lot of people think you can't throw out of certain offenses. You can throw out of everything, But his father passed away this summer. Coach Gary Ward, longtime coach at Troop, as a football coach, baseball coach, and basketball coach. And Coach Ward was retired, but he was still coaching basketball. And players talked with us, and they wanted to dedicate the game to him. And I told them, I said, this is a very heavy thing. It looks like it's just something you do on TV, and it's light and it's exciting. I said, but this is, when you do something like this, I mean, you've actually have put something extra on your plate, and then knowing Gary Ward, like I do, he ain't about going out there and losing ball game. Right. So I just had that feeling because I know he's up there in heaven, and he's saying, I'll tell you what, you do that now. It's going to be bad news if it doesn't work out. But it was special for Dustin and their family, and we miss Gary. And once again, it was so sincere from the players. You're talking about the Battle of the Harvest, having students have a part to be able to give back, that type of thing. It was really refreshing that it was really an unselfish thing. And you're starting to see young men starting to take that next step to maturity and growing up. And, besides the winning and all those things, you're hoping that they're getting all this stuff out of playing football, So pretty special. Got Northgate coming up. Good football team, well coached, disciplined. It's a kind of a troop football coach reunion. Coach Tommy Walburn, Coach Bubba Jeter, Coach Chris Rippey, Coach Dale Dalrymple, all Tigers. We've all coached together over the years, and Tommy and I had talked, and actually a couple of years ago, if we could ever get this opportunity to play each other. You got two real good football teams. We're not far from each other. We'll support, fan base will support it. It's a lot of good things to be able to play at Northgate, and so we got to enjoy the win from last night today, and tomorrow from a player point, from a coach's point, that enjoyment kind of dwindles really quick today. Actually, you start doing some prep, but tomorrow we'll be doing some prep, and then players have to put that in the rear view. I'm going to use a quote from Bubba Jeter. You got to put it in the rear view.
That's right.
And whether it was good or bad, because
right.
you got another game coming up, and it's going to be here quicker than you think it's going to be, and. We got to get refocused, and there's a challenge right there, because if you have a big win against a very emotional game like that, is trying to keep your edge for that next game. And they won last night, and I believe they played Shaw last night, and
I think when you have big emotional games, I think we saw. LaGrange trying to be up for two big emotional games back to back. I think they probably struggled, and Callaway struggled as well. I mean, because it's just it takes so much out of you. So I know you've got a big problem there of making sure that since Troop's coming off the same big emotional win, how do you get them back up? And of course we have Labor Day. So are y'all laboring on Labor Day?
Oh yeah, we are. We are. We are. I think in my coaching career that. For some reason, and it sounds like it should be twice because you rotate your schedule, but it might have. I don't remember the second time. I just remember one time that happened to be your open week.
Oh wow!
Which is kind of early for that, but that's how it worked out, and you actually had a Labor Day. So that's. But yeah, we are. We're gonna practice early, and so folks can enjoy their families a little bit and. Get a little extra rest, really. If we practice early, then we'll get a little more rest, for that next day, in theory, anyhow. So, and you were talking about emotion. Last night we go into halftime, and I told them, because LaGrange didn't lay down. They came out in the third quarter battling, and I told them they would. They have a lot of pride, okay? They, they're going to get after it, and they came back ready to play. And I thought we did a good job of weathering that storm and trying to keep it contained because, they scored 2 touchdowns on us, one late in the game and then one a little bit earlier. But I was happy that we were able to make that adjustment because, Coach Burks and all those guys over there, and all the pride and tradition they have, that they're not going to come out hanging their head,
right?
And that's what I expect of them, and that's what makes a good football game. So I was proud of our guys of making that adjustment. A lot of people don't realize if you're up, there's an adjustment to make even when you're up because the game can flip on you, and everybody thinks, that's a lot of points. Well. It is, but when you really think about it,
you scored that many points.
It only takes seconds to get those things, So,
all right, folks, it's Northgate next week. Don't miss it. Going to be a Friday night game. Going to be a lot of fun. We want to see you on the road, so come out and support the Troop Tigers. They're off to a great start after winning over LaGrange 36-14. And Northgate is the next one on the schedule. Starts at kickoff 7:30. You got to be there about 7 o'clock. And if you can't go to the game, always listen to Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 96.9 on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com. Thank you for joining us for the Troop Tigers Saturday morning quarterback. Lafayette Christian is up next.
Go Tigers.
Thanks for listening to the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Greg Hicks and Troop Tigers coach Lynn Kendall.
Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Hi, friends. Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology.
The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older. Play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
It's time now for the Lafayette Christian Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Let's go live to the showroom at Kia of LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Lafayette Christian football.
All right, everybody, welcome back here to Saturday morning quarterback of for Lafayette Christian. Hang on. Pen, there you go.
There you go.
Lafayette Christian High School.
It's morning.
And we're glad to be here with you as we're having a chance to get ready for a full morning of Saturday morning quarterback. That's not something we've done. We had Callaway last week, and then now this week finally we've got Callaway Troop and Lafayette Christian. Everybody's been playing. Y'all been playing a couple of games so far, and so far so good. But you did have one win, one loss as they. Unfortunately, Holy Ground Baptist Academy came to Lafayette Christian, or y'all went up to there, and it was 48-14 final score. A tough game to lose, and of course the first game back on the 15th of August, Shiloh Christian Academy. Y'all did win that game 55-14. A little different sets of emotion, but
yeah, very much so.
But that's sometimes the way it goes, and you know, the season started, and I guess let's just start off with Holy Ground Baptist Academy. How did the drive up go, and the game get started?
Well, that's in terms of our league, and I guess it's not much from different from Troop Callaway and LaGrange. There's not a lot of really close games in terms of travel. We go up to Roopville, just south of Carrollton. That's where their church/school is located. It's a church-run academy. They do a good job up there. And they were the reigning champions of our league last year. Had a great team. Really handled us pretty soundly last year and had a commanding 33-8 victory. And we thought that we really kind of circled that game. We wanted to show up and at least play better. And I'm gonna try to spin the positive here because I've already watched the film. It was a short night of sleep, which every week is. And Coach Kendall was just here. I'm sure he hasn't had much sleep last night either, even after a big win, because you're all geared up and it's hard. But we did play better. We threatened better. We just had made some big time early mistakes, a couple of missed tackles, and a fumble return for touchdown. And within the first couple minutes of the game, we're down 22-0, and that's that tidal wave just washes over you. But we battled back. We get the ball back and get a score. Eli Shepard comes up with a big touchdown. It's 22-7. We're on the cusp of a 3-and-out stop inside their 20-yard line. On our side of our offensive side of the field. Defensively, we're going to make a big stop. Come up with a penalty. Of course, coaches never like penalties, and I'll go to my grave saying that I wasn't pass interference. But that's just the way it works out. And, you can't – it's a mistake, and it ends up being a mistake on us that it's just very, very difficult to overcome. But we battled. We were physical, but we made some mistakes that are correctable, I think, and ultimately led to our downfall, but there are a lot of positive things that we can come out of.
All right, we'll talk about those and talk about what's in the future for Lafayette Christian as the football season is just getting started good, and we're looking forward to a strong year from Lafayette Christian. We'll come right back as we're live here at the Kia showroom at Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and we're glad to be here with you. And, of course, don't forget you can listen to us right here on Eagle 102.3, 96.9, 1240, and also on the web at eagle1023.com.
Hi, friends. Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology.
The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy. Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. Listen, Nick is here with me, and he's very, very sorry.
Who is this?
I'm Nick's State Farm agent. State Farm is famous for having great claim service.
Uh-huh.
When Nick got in his little fender bender last month, State Farm patched things up for him right away. I think he's hoping we can patch things up with you, too.
This is crazy.
Go with the company with a 97% satisfaction rating on claims. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply. Subject to approval.
All right, welcome back here to Saturday Morning Quarterback. Coleman Weiss as I am here with you as we're enjoying a fun night here at a fun day. What am I saying, night?
It seems like night.
I'm
tired like it's night.
We are at Kia of LaGrange, and, of course, we're here in the showroom live and talking Lafayette Christian football And real quick, just for everybody, I know that we've been doing this several years, but let's talk about the difference between some of the differences that y'all have there at Lafayette Christian with the football and how it's played and that kind of stuff.
Well, we play 8-man football. Lafayette Christian School we're in our 11th year as a school, so it's a young school. We belong to a brand new league, the Georgia Independent Christian Athletic Association, which we're excited to be a part of, and we play 8-man football because of our low numbers. We have about 100. We've grown in the 4 years that I've been in Lafayette Christian. We've doubled the size of our high school, and our enrollment is really starting to ramp up. And so we play an 8-man football. We play in a 80-yard field, goal line to goal line. It's 40 yards wide. You basically remove the tackles and a wide receiver, and that's sort of how we like to describe how things go from a football standpoint. And it's an exciting, fast-paced game. There's going to be a lot of points just on the nature of the game itself. But some people really push us to say, well, when are you going to go to 11-man football? And we'll go to 11-man football when we're ready to go to 11-man football. We can field enough players from our homegrown brick-and-mortar campus that we can go and support an 11-man football team.
And that will come. It'll be when it gets here, like you said.
Yeah, and right now we don't really have – there's really no field in LaGrange that we can play in that can support – when we play at Whitesford Road, you cannot put a 100-yard field on that.
Right.
At that facility. So we're where we need to be, and some of the students say, well, when are you going to play real football? Well, we wear pads and shoulder pads and helmets, and there's blocking and tackling and everything.
That's right. So it's all there.
It's all there. It's a fun game. It'll be nice to get in the mix with Troop Callaway and LaGrange, but we're never, it's unlikely, not in my career, that we will be to that size.
Hey, you just never know. I remember years ago we had a guy that I remember ATM machines when they were out everywhere, and I said when is and I happened to live in Roanoke at the time. So when is Roanoke going to get an ATM? And
never.
Never.
Not in my
ATM
lifetime.
Will never get one.
Yeah.
It wasn't 5 years.
The internet. The internet is a fad.
So you never know if we continue to grow as a county as we've been seeing. Of course, Lafayette Christian has been growing. What a campus! We went there. Chick-fil-A puts on a summer camp there, and we've got it. My daughter went and did and walking around that campus is just amazing. The facility and the what you have there in the classrooms and the gym and I tell you
we're blessed. We are blessed, Coleman.
It is Lafayette Christian is a growing school, and no telling where you'll be in 5 years. You might be coaching 11 men before it's all over with. Well, but it's a chance to get out there and do it. And of course, I know that we're 2 games in. We're seeing what kind of team you have. I guess you're really just now getting that personality and figuring out where you're at.
Yeah, we have some new talent, and hopefully something. Just jumping back, we are in the process of fundraising to build a facility right on campus.
Oh, wow.
With a field house and a field that will be able to support either 11 or 8-man, whichever we happen to be at the time. So that's new, and that is much, much closer than what people think. That's inside that 5-year window for sure. We'd actually like to break ground on it this year. So that's one of the real exciting things. I do want to mention that. But with developing talent, we have a good middle school program this year, and our new league has really put a very strict definition on what middle school football is. It's 6th, 7th, 8th, and that's generally the accepted educational definition of what middle school is. And so we're able to let our young players develop amongst and play against students of their age. We've always tried to, as Lafayette Christian, tried to define ourselves as that model, but we'd go and play other schools, and we're playing their varsity reserve or whatever, and our young kids are getting their heads kicked in because there's a big difference between a sophomore and a 7th or 8th grader. There's much less of a difference between a 6th grader and an 8th grader, and we're excited about that we're really going to finally be able to develop our younger players, and we're starting to see some of the benefits of youth football. Our middle linebacker, Jess Hill, has played through the program. He's a starter this year, and he's come up through that program. Eli Shepard, a lot of whose names have been mentioned for this will be the 3rd year we mention him now. Had a really really struggled emotionally based on what was happening yesterday, but really came through, and stats-wise defensively was just dominant. When they go to his side, he just gobbles that stuff up, and that's in part to our program, our youth program, especially in 8-man football, because there's such subtle nuances and how you need to play. They pick up on that, but they will translate to the 11-man game very well.
Right.
So, our player development and in terms of what we see in the loss to Holy Ground is light years of what it was 7 years ago when we started the program, and we're just looking forward. We're excited about the rest of our season. We have Colonial Hills at home at the Cougars Den on Waitsville Road on Friday. This coming Friday, and we're really excited about getting back on there, washing this bad taste out of our mouth that we have, and looking to put the Cougars back in the win column.
There you go, and it all gets started on Monday, I imagine, and we'll find out about their practice schedule when we come back. As you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback right here on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology.
The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
It is Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com. You can watch this wonderful broadcast if you want to see Nate's face and mine.
You don't want that.
You can watch
I'll
it.
Speak for myself
on the stream, and of course we are also broadcasting live on 96.9, 1240, and 102.3. And I want to thank everybody here at Kia of LaGrange for having us here. We really appreciate Kia of LaGrange letting us come to the showroom, do the broadcast from here. Also, Chick-fil-A giving us the wonderful breakfast biscuits. And so we eat big here every Saturday morning, and we really appreciate Chick-fil-A doing that for us. And, of course, when you got Kia of LaGrange and Chick-fil-A biscuits and great football talk, you're pretty much in heaven.
What else do you need? And you got they do have a big TV down there. They got game day. It is. I don't feel right if I don't show up on a Saturday morning. I feel weird.
I know.
It's out of my routine.
And of course now it's back in the routine, and everything else gets better. But you're right. After we do this, whatever it is, 10 weeks or something like that, we get and you have that next week we don't do it. You sit there and go, this is just something I should be doing.
That's true. Well, it's not, and I tell you, as a coach, it's nice to see other coaches. Coaches, there is a sort of fraternity amongst coaches, even though, and especially amongst us, because they don't have to worry about seeing us. We don't have to worry about seeing them, and we can just shoot the breeze and talk a little bit more flippantly about our programs and stuff like that, because we're going to give away any trade secrets. But it's good to see Coach Wiggins and speak with him and Coach Kendall and see what's going on and talk about what kids have happened, and injuries happen. You feel bad. I know Coach Wiggins was talking about a player that got hurt at practice, and I was like, it's a shame, and we've all been through that. And it's good to talk to people who understand what we're going through, because we all are sleep deprived and all have pressure, and it's generally self-induced pressure, and it's just the nature of why coaching is great and why I love it and why this is my 21st year doing it.
Yeah.
So
there you go. And it have a chance to, and I know that y'all are big on this, having a chance to change the lives of young men and have a chance to give them a direction and a feel. And that's one thing that I see at every one of these coaches that we have here on our Saturday morning quarterback show, is that they all really have a true belief and understanding and a desire to do great by the players that are under them.
Well, I think most of the coaches would say we want to raise men. We want to help those young men along to become men and understand what it means to be a man. Because football, and I'm stealing Howard Cosell here, but it is a microcosm. And I used this word last night with a player to help him understand. Microcosm meaning, a miniature cosmos or miniature universe of what life is inside the lines of a football field. Is you're going to experience highs and lows and emotions and physical torture, just like you would in life, because life's not easy sometimes, and we need men in our generation today to step up and help and fill roles in society and in their family lives that just they just lack. A lot of our problems, I hate to be preachy here, but a lot of our problems socially are the lack of men being men,
right?
And understanding and being educated and thoughtful, and it's not about just being the man of the house, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that, and to be able to pick up and persevere, like the game of football teaches us, is invaluable in terms of going out in life. It taught me. It made me the man that I am today, or hope to be, and I think a lot of the other coaches understand that, and the kids that we see that are impacted grow to be productive and responsible in general, men.
There you go. And folks, I'll tell you what, we're going to have a chance to talk real quick about the next opponent for Lafayette Christian. We'll take one last break. We'll come back and wrap it up as we're talking here with Coach Nate Shaw and about Lafayette Christian football. And, of course, Holy Ground Baptist Academy, unfortunately, won last night 48-14, but they look to turn it around next week. We'll be back in just a second.
Is real. I was working out of my office at Holmes Pharmacy. My name is Friday. Then she walked in.
I've got to see Mr. Gooddeal.
You came to the right place, lady.
Do you work here?
At Holmes Pharmacy? Yeah, I'm Friday.
Today's just Wednesday.
Holmes Pharmacy has a great selection of over-the-counter medications and home health care needs, and those are just the facts. Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton, home of Mr. Gooddeal.
That's why I'm here.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state. Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX Result agent. No matter if you're buying or selling, the first phone call you should make is to Joel Upchurch at 706-845-7000. This week's featured listing is a single-family home on Bernard Avenue in LaGrange with a spacious family room, large kitchen with a formal dining room, oversized master suite and bath, and a private backyard for only $114,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-845-7000 or see it at joelupchurch.com.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Come test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new Kia Soul or up to $2.5 million. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed, it's uniquely styled, and features advanced technology.
The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Stop by and see us today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
Must be 18 years or older to play lottery games. Soul stock number 6564.
All right, folks, we're going to have to get out of here. We are getting close to our end of our run. Nate Shaw here with me as he is the defensive coordinator for Lafayette Christian. And give us the coaching staff real quick, Nate.
Our head coach is the only head coach in Cougar history, Nick Nearing. He's the athletic director, head coach, and he teaches science over at Lafayette Christian. Coach Glenn Quiggle is our offensive coordinator, a longtime teacher. In public schools. He actually worked with Coach Kendall for quite a few years. He's our offensive coordinator, teaches economics and government over at Lafayette Christian. All good, man. They're all my brothers.
There you go. And if you want to know more about Lafayette Christian football, don't hesitate to look them up on the web and find out more. And, of course, y'all –
LafayetteChristianschool.com.
Say it again?
LafayetteChristianschool.com.
And, of course, they'll be playing Colonial Hills Christian at home, which means at Whitesville, right there behind Whitesville School, Whitesville Elementary School, there at that facility there. So come on out, watch some great football, and have a good time. It'll be a lot of fun. And other than that, I hope you have a great week of practice. I know y'all are taking tomorrow off, I guess, but
yes.
But Monday will be a flurry of activity.
I think so.
There you go. So don't labor too much on Labor Day. We'll see y'all back here next Saturday for the next Saturday morning quarterback. And good luck to Lafayette Christian as they are battling this Friday night at home. So go out and support them. It is Eagle 102.3, and you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240, 96.9, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and